Hi, it's Joddie Taylor of SnackySays. Welcome back to my podcast, the SnackySays podcast. Today I'm chatting about gift ideas under $25 and under. Before we get into that, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of you for listening, whether it's the first time hearing my voice or the 100th time. I truly appreciate you. 3 weeks ago, I announced that the SnackySays podcast hit 1,000 all-time podcast downloads. 1,000. This morning, I'm recording this Friday, October 6, 2023. I go on the Substack dashboard. That's where the podcast is hosted. Even though you may be listening on a different platform, that's joddie.substack.com, joddie.substack.com. We are officially over 3,000 podcast downloads. It took 14 months to get to 1,000 podcast downloads and 3 weeks to get to another 2,000. So over 1,000 of that in the last 3 weeks happened in the last week. Whoa. Thank you. What does this have to do with you? On a personal note, I would encourage you, if there's something you want to try or do, go ahead and start and keep going. I started this podcast with the phone I'm recording on right now, the Google Pixel 3. If you know anything about the Pixels or smartphones, this baby is a dinosaur. They just released the Google Pixel 8 a couple of days ago. So I'm recording with a dinosaur. If I waited until I had resources and tools and equipment that I thought I might need for a podcast, like knowing how to edit, I've done a little bit of editing. It's very rare. If you've listened to all the podcast episodes, it's probably a handful, right, of podcasts that have been edited. Just go ahead and start. Another example, of course, is going to be fitness related. When I first started working out, I do home workouts. Let me say that because this next thing I'm going to say is going to make more sense. I didn't have workout clothes. I worked out in my underwear. So I wasn't going to the gym working out in my underwear, but at home I worked out in my underwear. Just start and keep going. Again, thank you. Thank you for listening. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe at joddie.substack.com, joddie.substack.com. You will get podcast episodes weekly in your inbox every Sunday, 11:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I also send out the monthly SnackySays newsletter every month towards the end of the month. If you go on Joddie Substack, you'll see joddie.substack.com. You'll see a section for previous podcast episodes, and the same with SnackySays newsletters. Okay, let's get into it. So today I'm chatting once again about gift ideas. So the thing with these gift ideas at $25 and under is that they can be standalone, any occasion, holidays, birthday, just because, gift for yourself, for others, or you can use them as a jumping off point. So like to build out a gift basket, for example, or like a themed gift set. So let's start with some money rules, for lack of a better term. At $25, depending on what your budget is, maybe it's affordable, maybe it's not. If it's not affordable, skip it. If you have to put it on a credit card and you're not going to pay the balance, it's not $25 anymore. With interest rate now, it's costing you more than $25. Not worth it. Unsolicited little tidbit there at the beginning. This is me hopping off my soapbox, but I just wanted to add that there because I myself in the past have overextended myself when I didn't need to. So I'm projecting a little bit, but I wanted to put that up front. So let's get into it. Number one, as usual, not in order of importance, cash. Cash is queen. With this gift of cash of $25 or less, you can save some trees. You don't need to buy any stationery or envelope. I'm going to put a link in the show notes for money origami. You can make a menagerie of cute little money, like dollar animals or objects. You can make a dollar ring or a $10 bill ring. Lots of options. It's cute. You can even, if you already have something you want to repurpose at home, like a little jar, like a cute little glass jar, you can put them in a glass jar. And there you go. There's $25. Here's 25 singles. You can unwrap it every time you want to spend it. Another option would be E-cards, gift cards, particularly if you know what the person likes. So if there's someone who always packs lunch and you want to treat them to lunch, you can give them a gift card to their favorite cafe or restaurant. They can stop for breakfast or lunch, etc., etc. This also works for digital services or digital apps. Like if you know they like to buy apps or something from their phone, maybe books, maybe games, maybe music, you can give them a $25 card, gift card or less for an app that they enjoy. Next up, I was reminded of this putting this episode together, but years ago, a former coworker gave some of us in the office holiday gift cards. And when we opened them, it had a sweet holiday message. And she had also given a donation, $5 each, in each of our names to a charity. Now, this can be a little tricky. I only say that because you would want to give to a charity that the person cares about. She picked a really good charity. It wasn't a charity that I would have picked. At the same time, I had nothing against it. I felt comfortable, like, oh, she gave this money. And I thought it was a unique and meaningful gift. If you work for a company that does matches, so if you donate $10, they're going to match it. So it'll be a total gift, a total donation of $20. Go ahead and do that. It's not going to cost you anything extra. And your friend or family member or associate, a charity they really believe in, is going to get some extra cash. So those are 3 cashy type ideas. Let's get into some tangible gifts. Let's start with a little gift idea exercise. I'm going to do 2 or 3 just to get the juices flowing and before I give you some concrete examples with links. So let's say you know somebody like me who basically eats the same thing every day. I pretty much eat overnight oats every day. What could you get Joddie? Well, you could get me a spoon. So let's start with a spoon. You could get like a wooden spoon and a cute bowl, right? I always eat out of the same container. Maybe it's time for me to switch it up. Or you could get a package of oats and some raisins, and there we go. Now that's $20 I don't have to spend in the future on my overnight oats, because now I have this gift of oats and some raisins that I always put in my overnight oats. See what I'm going with that? You could do a package of instant coffee and a fancy creamer, like the shelf-stable creamers, not something that your colleague or friend or family member is going to have to hurry you put in the refrigerator. Unless you happen to be going over there and you know they're going to put it like in their home or their office, they're going to put it right in the fridge. So you just start with one thing and then build out. Let's do one more. A pouch. So these have several different names. Pouch, packing cube, makeup bag, toiletry bag, and on and on and on. So if you Google any of those names and maybe 2 or 3 that I did not just think of, you're going to find a lot of different sizes, different materials, different brands, and different price points. So the funny thing is that you can get a pouch for like $50 or maybe even more. A lot more, actually. I've seen them pretty expensive. And maybe it's just empty inside. Maybe it has different pockets and stuff like that. But I've seen them as cheap as $3, $4, $5. So let's use one that I have right here in front of me. So this pouch, it has a zipper and it has a little handle and it's only about 3 inches. So let's say you got someone something like this or yourself. What could you put in it? Because, why give somebody a little empty pouch? Well, you could. I've actually gotten empty pouches and I fill them up, but we're going with the idea of you want to build it out. So in this container, in this pouch, I have 2 lip glosses and 1 chapstick. So to keep it under $25, let's say you got a pouch for $5 to $10. And then NYX is the lip gloss that I use, NYX. I've spoken about them before. Wait, let me see if I can read this real quick. My phone is dying, so I gotta make this snappy. Lava Cake. Love this lip gloss. This Lava Cake lip gloss is never more than $5. So now we have $15, let's say. A pouch and a lip gloss, and let's throw 2 different types of chapstick. Boom. Here is your little gift set, just like that. This is great for commuters. This is great for people who want to do touch-ups at their desk. Oh, let's do one more. You know what's another idea? Mirrors. A mirror for your desk. My twin brother got me a mirror years ago from my desk. I don't think I can repeat because maybe there are kids in the room exactly what he said, but it was like, sometimes people in the office don't tell you when you have something on your face, or like, so keep one on your desk. Even if you're working virtually, people aren't going to be like in the middle of a Zoom meeting, hey, you have something on your face. So I'll put a link in the show notes to a desk mirror just to get you started. But that's also a good idea. So you could do a desk mirror and then maybe like an eyebrow brush and some chapstick. You see where I'm going? Like, you start with one thing and then you can like build it out a little bit. All right, let's get into some concrete examples. Here we go. So, not in order of importance, calendars. It's that time of year. I'm recording this in October 2023. I have already purchased my 2024 calendars. I'm going to share the ones that I had last year. I bought them last year for use this year, 2023. And now I've just purchased the 2024 versions. You've probably heard me talk about them before if you've listened to the podcast or newsletter. Cherry Human Studios wall calendar for 2024. Last year, the theme was self-care. Let me see if I can pull it up and tell you what the theme is this year. Let's see. I was just looking at it. The theme this year is kindness and care. That's the 2024 wall calendar. And then the other one is I Can Do It from Hay House. Next year, 2024, is going to be a leap year. So there are 366 daily affirmations. Every day I tear one off. Here's one. Today's is, I am at ease speaking in front of others. I have confidence in myself. So that's today's affirmation. I really love this. This is like the best $10 that I spent. If you are looking at it at the link in real time, I think there's a 20% off sale. Last time I spoke about it, it was 50% off. Wait a little while. I have a feeling it'll be 50% off again if you want to get it on sale. And these calendars both ring in under $25 or just at $25. The Cherry Human calendar is $25. And the I Can Do It calendar, I'm checking, it's $13.59 at 20% off. And it was 50% off. I think I paid $9. $8 or $9. Okay, next up, I have a bunch of Etsy listings here. So let's get into the first one. Soju wooden cup set, or sake. Soju is Korean rice wine. These are cute little cups. I haven't bought from this seller, and that's going to be true for, I think, most of these things that I share. That's why they're ideas and not faves or recommendations. With this one, if you want to build it out, the cup set is $24.99, so just under $25. And there's a gift wrap option, I think, or gift packaging option that would make it more expensive. A bottle of soju in the States, I believe, costs between $5 and $7. So total, it would cost you more if you decided to build it out. But it's a cute little wooden set. Check it out if you're interested. Next up, we have and the Etsy seller is Cozy Mom Deco. I'll put the link in the show notes. Next up, I spoke about this candle recently. The Yankee candle, the scent is Vanilla Cupcake. Heavenly. You can get this candle for around $16, $17. I think the link in the show notes is going to be from Target, but pretty much anywhere you buy it, it's going to be about this price unless it's on sale. You could add, for still under $25, a candle lighter. This is a candle, the more it burns down, it's in like a glass jar. You'd really have to put your hand. So you use one of those candle lighters. It's like a long, or it might be called a grill lighter. It's like a long lighter, like with a stick, and you light it. I've seen them as cheap as $2. The link in the show notes, I think it's a $5 or $6 candle lighter. So that's a set that you could get together. Well, you buy them separately, but it would cost you $25 or less. Next up, that's me putting the candle down. Next up, I have a tea towel for you. This thing is so cute. It's from Janetta Gonzalez, a surface pattern designer. This one has donuts on it. That is the only reason that I love it so much. She has other tea towels with more floral designs if that's more your cup of tea. You can pair this with, wait, first I want to give you the price of the tea towel. Let me just double check. It's exactly $23. So you can start here and again, build it out if you want to, or just stop here with the tea towel. It's super cute. With only $2, no, probably not with tax. We don't have much money left on the table if we want to stick to $25. But if you happen to have cute tea bags or like instant coffee packs in your home, you could like wrap them in this tea towel and that'll be your gift, or like tape it to the box. I'm not sure if this comes in a box or a bag with a tea towel on it. Related to tea towels, we're going to go back to Cozy Mom Deco on Etsy. She has some really cute heart-shaped spoons. Where the spoon would usually be round, it's literally in the heart shape, and it comes in silver and gold. I, for some reason, like the silver ones. I think I would usually go for gold, but I like the silver ones. And these are $19.99. As of this recording, says they're low in stock with only 7 left. In general, Cozy Mom Deco has some cute things. Check out that Etsy shop if you're keen. Last but not least, nope, I think I have two or three more things actually. Walker's cookies. If you like shortbread cookies, these are for you. If you have a BJ's membership, they might also sell these at Costco. You're getting a lot of cookies for $20. The price has gone up $1. Last year, these were $19.99. This year, they're $20.99. And it comes in this tin. If you have childhood memories, you know what I'm talking about, where you think you're getting cookies and you open it and it's like needles and thread and like it's anything but yummy cookies. It's one of those tins. I think it's over, how many cookies are in here? Over 60 cookies for $20. These cookies are so good. I can't eat them because of the butter. My friend Natalie, I think I mentioned this in a podcast episode at some point, was so sweet and bought me a tin of Walker's cookies, shortbread cookies. And I ate them even though I wasn't eating butter at the time. And the sounds that my stomach made, you may have heard them. If you heard a loud noise about a year ago, that was my stomach when I ate those cookies. I'm extremely lactose intolerant. Another gift idea, Lactaid. Remember the pouch we were talking about earlier? Get a pouch, get some Lactaid, put in the pouch, zip, and give it to your friend who's lactose intolerant. That should be less than $25. Again, especially for if you already have Lactaid in your house, just get the pouch, put it in there. Maybe a cute, I was going to say tumblers, but tumblers can get really expensive. Even though one of the tumblers I have was like $8 at Target. Maybe like a cute water bottle that's probably under $10, right? Lots of ideas. Once you start thinking about these things, they just come together themselves. All right, so in addition to the Walker's cookies, I want to circle back to Cherry Human Studios. She has some cute coasters. They're less than $7 each. So again, you could give these cookies and a coaster. Now you're going to be over $25. And maybe some tea bags, or like a coaster and a mug and some tea bags. This practically writes itself. I feel like, okay, very last thing. I knew there was something else. Lavender sachets. I don't want to say sachet. Sachet. It's not sachet, it's sachet. I have 2 for you. One on Etsy and one at Good Friend. The ones at Good Friend have hinoki. I've never smelled hinoki, I don't think, but it's a type of cypress tree. Good Friend, the website is shopgoodfriend.com. They have about 14 things, I think, that have hinoki. So there's a bath mat. Well, that's way over $25. Let's stick to things that are under $25. They have a soap dish, a drawer bag, which has the hinoki in it. So it has like a cypress smell. And I think 3 come in a set. Let me click on it. I don't want to lie. Is it 3? Yeah, it's 3. 3 scent bags. They also have under $25 hinoki forest incense. And was there anything else? I think that is it under 25. Oh, and Hinoki cold process soap. So I'm going to pick on the soap dish for a second. The soap dish was $16. You can get their favorite soap, maybe something they use every day, you know, hopefully not more than $10 for a bar or $7 or $3. Boom, there's a little gift set. I want to go to the Etsy shop for the lavender sachets. I still want to say sachet. Now, what's different about this Etsy shop, it's called Into Vintage Home. Different in my mind. I don't know how, maybe you always get lavender sachets like this. But they're made from different materials like lace or like tablecloth, and maybe they have like fruits or flowers on them. And they are almost all under $25, $22, $24. She does have some sets that cost $40, but most of them seem to be around the $22, $24 mark. They look gorgeous. The smell must be incredible. Check it out if you're even remotely keen. Look at this. This is nice. Okay, so I think that's all I have. I could actually do this all day. I could do this all day. If you'd like another gift guide podcast episode, I could do like under $50. I could do a fitness theme. I could do one for kids. I could do all types. Well, I could do one for readers. I could do all types. So let me know if you're interested, and I'll record if you're interested in a particular theme, and I'll look for gift ideas within that theme. I think I may come back and do one $50 and under, because I have a couple of things that are over $25 that I wanted to share, but I think I will save that for a future episode. In truth, because I believe my phone is about to die. So we're kind of out of time. Maybe the next episode or two, I will have upgraded to a new phone. This thing really is about to die, but I'm so grateful for all the episodes it's allowed me to record and re-record and re-record. It's just been an absolute joy, and continues to be a joy to do this podcast. Thank you so much for listening to the SnackySays podcast. If you enjoyed this episode or any of my podcast episodes, please subscribe at joddie.substack.com. That's joddie.substack.com. And please share with a friend or three. I hope these gift ideas were helpful to you. If you get any of these things, or you already have any of these things, please let me know. And thanks again for listening. Thank you, thank you, thank you.